So I want to talk to you about ants because, man, you know, that is like a big conversation right now with ants, especially right now coming into the spring.
Sure.
Tell us about ants and the problems happening and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you bet, Matt. So right now, ants are coming out of a dormant stage from the winter. A lot of folks call them sugar ants. They're small black ants. You see them trailing all over, typically in areas like the kitchen, along the sink, along a window ledge, perhaps in a bathroom. Every ant really is a sugar ant, so it's a little bit of a misnomer. Really, the species is an odorous house ant, and they're called that because if you were to squish them, they give off a smell that some people describe as like a rotten coconut smell.
Really?
So that's an odorous house ant.
Right.
And the treatment for it can take some time. Our treatment, the way that we handle it is we do a two-phase treatment, both inside and outside of the home.
Okay.
And that the exterior treatment keeps more ants from coming in.
Right.
The interior treatment kills off that resident population.
Right.
And then we would always prescribe ongoing periodic service because odorous house ants can take time to resolve. A lot of folks try and turn to home remedies or things that they get from Lowe's or Home Depot, an off-the-shelf solution. And all that does, that gives you the sense that it's gone away because that is a repellent. They won't come into your home.
Right.
But when that chemical breaks down from the weather, the natural weather, you'll have the ants again. So really what we recommend is give us a call. We'll take care of you. We'll give you the professional treatment. And over time that we can resolve that issue.
Now, you know, I had those in my house, you know what I mean? Recently, well, not recently, about a year ago, and it's gone now. But where did they come from, man? Because I live clean, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Right? I mean, where did they come from?
Yeah. You know, we have some folks that live in almost hospital-like sterile conditions.
Right.
It's not necessarily a reflection of how clean your home or your property is, although that certainly can be a contributing factor.
Sure.
They're looking for a food source, right? So they could be looking for water, and that could be why they're coming into the home, and they're also certainly attracted to crumbs and things like that.
Right.
So certainly keeping your home as clean as possible is one way to reduce the likelihood of getting it. But to come back to the question of where do they come from, a lot of times it comes from a neighbor. You know, again, that maybe the neighbor had their home treated, and now they're looking for another source, and now you didn't have it 1 year, and we get a lot of calls where, hey, I never had this problem. Springtime, now I've got the problem.
Right.
Now all of a sudden I'm seeing ants. I've never had the problem before.
How long does it take to actually cure it? I mean, somebody hire you, you come in a year, 6 months, 2 years, how long does it take?
Usually we'll sign up for a 1 year agreement, and that will usually resolve it. Some cases where it's a little bit more challenging, some of the larger properties, it can take more than a year.
And how often do you come back and treat it when you have a 1 year contract? Is it once a month or something? How does that work?
We do monthly, bi-monthly, and quarterly service.
Okay. Okay. So basically, if you did that monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly within a year, you could get rid of these.
It's right. Yeah. Most cases they're resolved inside of a year.
Okay, that's great. Well, I appreciate the information, man. So